So, Wildwood Hoppy requested that I do a video, a review of the bike, as well as why I chose this bike. And I'm going to have to do two separate videos for each of those questions. I should probably do the why did I get a motorcycle in general. I've always loved motorcycles, and I was actually going to get one when I was 23 years old. So a few of my friends ended up getting bikes, and they were really liking them. I was young, early 20s, and I wanted to get one too. So anyway, why did I decide to start riding now? And why haven't I been riding since 2003? Well, the main reason is that my one friend had a new bike. He'd only had it for, not very long, maybe a week or two. And he was brand new to riding. It was middle of the summer. My friend had his bike, and I said, let me take it out for a quick spin. And he was very hesitant. He was like, no, you're gonna kill yourself. And I convinced him to allow me to get on it, wearing only a helmet that was the wrong size for my head, in shorts, short sleeve t-shirt, sandals, and I didn't realize how much power a motorcycle has. He had a Honda F4i, and I probably pulled it about a third of the way on the throttle. And his brother said, as I pulled away from his motel, I went a full block with nothing but the back wheel. I made it approximately 3 blocks, turned right at a light, made it another block to another intersection at a light, and I live on a tourist island, as you guys can see from other videos. People trying to cross the street, but they were waving me to go, and I said, no, you go, and then they did the whole, no, you go, and I was like, screw it, I will. I put it into first gear, and it wouldn't engage, and I realized that I was in neutral. Stalled the bike twice, and they're sitting there kind of getting impatient, who's going to take it forever. Got it into first gear, and I just wanted to move, so I pulled the throttle impatiently as hard as I could. Brought the bike out into a wheelie and completely wiped myself out in a bit of a short distance. Messed myself up pretty good. Messed his bike up really good. And I totally scared myself away from motorcycles. I still love them, but every single time I'd see somebody riding one, the only thing I could think was that accident I was in, and I was reliving it over and over again. I was very lucky I didn't get more messed up than I did. I was very lucky I did not get a ticket because somebody called the police. So the cop saw me, stopped, and he wanted my license, which I didn't have because I wasn't carrying my wallet because we were doing it like the beach all day. And so he wanted to give me a ticket for leaving the scene of an accident, driving without a license. Probably would have given me some other things too, but I called the favor in and cut me some slack, and I'm forever grateful because it would not have gone well for me in general. Oh, look at that. He's just sitting there. Ah, he is coming. He heard me. So anyway, I didn't get a ticket. I got very lucky with that. My injuries healed rather quickly. Yay! He kept going. Oh, I hate this wind. But my fear of motorcycles had never gone away. I turned 35 years old, and I took a look in the mirror one day and I said to myself, I have to do something. I have to do something. I don't care what it is, I just have to do something. So my car, which is not super old, but it's getting on in years. I don't drive it much, but I've had some issues, and I've been quoted some really tremendously astronomical fees to have these issues addressed. I figured, I can do something, get better gas mileage, have reliable transportation, and conquer fear all at the same time. I saw a motorcycle. One day I was flipping through YouTube, which I live on YouTube, flipping through channels of people, and I came across a motovlogger. And I immediately started binging on motovloggers, and I got myself to the point where I really wanted to get that motorcycle. And I'll be honest with you, when I looked at it, I was extremely intimidated by the size of it. I was just going to have to do it. As soon as I sat down on the bike for the very first time, I immediately relived my accident. Bit by bit. Hitting the ground, bike on top of me, spinning around, dragging me in the street. It was not pleasant. I sat on this bike, and I turned it on, and I very, very, very carefully edged it to my curb cut, slightly released first gear, and after I made it from about here to here, I realized that the fear that I had before, that was a paralyzing fear, it stopped me from achieving and living a dream that I had wanted since I was a lot younger. Oh, yes, I absolutely love owning a motorcycle. More than that, I love riding the motorcycle. It's just such a wonderful feeling. I knew that it was exactly what I wanted. And it's just so invigorating and peaceful at the same exact time. Oh, I might get lucky. Oh, that just sounds so good. It's ear porn.